If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZIRK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Alright, so I can tell a lot of you guys have been leveling up lately because a big question I've been getting is, what do I use my trophies on? Let's do an updated vid. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Corbin for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out that next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on it, comment below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, we have football this week. That's right, we have the NFL Hall of Fame game on Thursday. And yes, there are picks on Underdog, and absolutely, I'm going to be doing some picks. That being said, if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now using only code ZIRK when you guys sign up before the NFL kickoff, you're going to get 2.5 free picks and up to $1,000 in bonus funds. One of those 0.5s being this code ZIRK exclusive DAC free pick that you can only get when you guys sign up with code ZIRK right now. And like I said, we have NFL preseason, but we also have UFC going on Saturday. We're on a pretty nice run with the UFC the last couple of weeks here. We also have MLB currently going on. And like I said, NFL preseason is here. Also, there's college football week 1 picks up and NFL week 1 picks up already. I gotta look around, see if I can find some info on playing time, but might have a pickup today. We'll see. All right, guys, so let's get into this and let's talk about trophies. Like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking me this over the course of the last couple days, and I would imagine because you probably noticed this, you have a lot of trophies right now if you have been grinding out your levels, right? And also, if you didn't know this, you can actually buy all the way up to level 50 right now. Do I think it's worth it? Honestly, no. I'm gonna do it for the content simply because, you know, so I can open up the level 50 offer for you guys. Also, so I can have Xavier Scott on the team. Probably do that gameplay. And then, by the way, as of right now, this very second, until they do like an overall increase, whatever, this pack is like a guaranteed LTD. There's only 87 overall limits currently in the game. So, 87 overall B&D player pack. Yeah, it's like a guaranteed LTD pull right now. And yeah, but yeah, you can buy all the way up to level 50. And then at level 51, guys, this is actually something big that we need to talk about. By the way, if you're curious how I have so many trophies, it's not showing right now, but I have like 11,000. If you have the deluxe, not deluxe, if you have the premium field pass, then yes, you do get additional trophies as you level up as well, by the way. But at level 51, this is actually something really big and a key part of this video when you talk about here. If you guys did not know this, at level 51, you get this. Use this token to upgrade any Season 1 player up to 87 overall at the beginning of Season 2. Now, that is going to be absolutely crucial for this video because what players is this talking about? This is talking about the players you can actually go buy with trophies. Any of them to start off the next season, we're going to be able to bring up to 87 overall. Now, I do want to warn you, though. Here's the issue, right? You're about to ask me what's the best ones to go ahead and buy, right? Well, what are they going to look like? What are their stats going to be? Last year, every single season, we got one of these again in the field pass. They never one single time showed us, hey, I know the new season comes out in 2 days. Here's what these cards are going to look like if you want to get them. They never showed us one single time. So it's basically a guessing game that we have to play and use our trophies to go ahead and get these players to go ahead and pick them up and hope that when Season 2 drops that they're going to be good. That being said, maybe they change it up. Maybe they actually show us. I don't know. But I already know which ones I am going to be personally buying and scooping up just to be ready for when that next season does drop here, which if you guys didn't know, Season 2 here is in 17 days. So 2.5 weeks, bringing them up to 87 overall. At that point, by the time we get there, champions will also be 87. So you're going to be getting really good cards. So that being said, let's talk about trophies and where you guys want to go ahead and use them. Now, at the beginning of the season, I told you guys probably buying these Keldrick Falk upgrade tokens, not a bad idea. Then EA gave us 1 million free edges, right? So now I wouldn't recommend you upgrade Keldrick Falk. It's not really worth it. These big players right here, people want to know about these and want my opinion on if they're actually worth getting. I also don't know if we're going to get another one. Is EA going to drop another free player, 87 overall? I have absolutely no clue. They never announced beforehand that TJ Parker was coming. He just plopped into the game. So if you pick up TJ Parker, the thing is, will you be able to bring him up to 87 overall? Maybe, but it's just going to be, you know, +1 overall. It's not that crazy big of a deal, right? But is this card actually worth it for a left edge? He's got 82 speed, 84 excel. He's got 86 finesse move, 87 power move, 83 block shed. It's a good left edge, but we have 1 million edges in this game. I mean, you can go out there right now. Look at this. Here's 2 edges, a right edge and a left edge, that are literally rental price. And I tell you guys this, buying these cards right here that are basically rentals is great if you have the coins. Popeye Williams is currently on the auction house for 289K. If you didn't know, he quick sells for 250K, which means if you buy this card right now, when you're done with him, worst case, you quick sell him, you're losing 49,000 coins. I would rather pick up Popeye Williams for 40K than spend 10,000 trophies on TJ, who you're just stuck with. So that's my opinion on TJ Parker. I don't think he's worth using. Then we have Fernando. Now, this is still really interesting here because with Fernando, it's a left tackle. And I think a big part of this is, are you one of those people that open up a lot of boosters? Okay, I gotta say that number one. Because the thing is, I've pulled multiple left tackles out of boosters already, and we're going to continue to get more and more boosters. If you know that you're someone that opens a lot of boosters already, you're probably going to keep pulling left tackles, all right? And at this stage of the game, like, there's not a massive difference in between 85 overall offensive linemen to 86, 87, 88 overall offensive linemen. So if you don't spend a lot of money on the game, if you don't open up a lot of booster packs, I actually think it's a good idea to still go ahead and get Fernando here. Also with the fact that you're going to be able to, when the new season comes out, add in that token, if you want to Fernando and make him an 87 overall left tackle. I really don't think is bad. But again, I think if you open up like boosters, a decent amount in my opinion, I don't really think it's worth it because I've already pulled myself like 3 85 plus overall left tackles, and we know they will constantly give us left tackles in all these different promos. I think there's going to be a lot of different options to go in and get more free left tackles. I didn't say this at the beginning of the year, and then they dropped like 6 85 plus overall left tackles already. So I just don't feel like if you open up booster packs, it's worth it, because it just seems like they're going to keep dropping them. If you open up boosters and everything, in my opinion, probably not worth spending your trophies on him. Then we get into these players, guys. Now, there's a lot of good options here, I will say, between these 81s and 83s. But again, I do not know what they're going to look like when they get to 87 overall. I have absolutely zero clue. Unless EA changes it up from what they did all last year, they actually show us in advance, I won't know. We will only know when Season 2 drops, and then you can look at the cards and see which ones you want to use the token on. The thing is, though, you could also take the token off of a player and put it on somebody else. I did want to mention that in case you're thinking about getting that left tackle still, if you have a lot of leftover trophies at the end of the season, because if you didn't know this, trophies do not transfer, guys. When the new season comes out, last year, they didn't transfer. They converted into coins. They also usually dropped a coin pack right here that you can actually put trophies into. So I don't think it's a bad idea right now to maybe hold on to your trophies a little bit until we get towards the end of the season, because they'll probably drop some sort of coin pack that you guys can do to get guaranteed coins instead of spending them on these packs here. So little something I want to throw there. You don't have to spend them today. All right, you don't got to do that. However, I do think it's a good idea to go ahead and use trophies on at least some of these 83 overalls. And between these 4 players right here, guys, we do have a center again in Jordan White. You could go with him if you want to just lock down your offensive line, but similar situation to Fernando. If you already know that you're going to be opening up boosters, it's probably just not worth it. Now, with these 3 players right here, these 83s, I actually think they're all pretty good. You have Alex Perry, Coleman Bryson, and also Aiden Fisher. Now, in my opinion, 100%, the one player everybody needs to get, if you don't already have him, I don't know why you don't, is Alex Perry, okay? Alex Perry, I mean, I think this is pretty much guaranteed to be a good card. He's 6'5", okay, with 83 speed. If he's 87 overall, which is going to be if you add the upgrade token to him at the start of Season 2, I hope they make him 87 speed. That's the only thing, right? If he's 86 speed, you're like, all right, 86 speed, 6'5" receiver, cool. 87 speed, we're going crazy, all right? 100% in my opinion, use your trophies, get Alex Perry right now. Just get him, hold on to him, wait for the start of Season 2. Worst case scenario, he's your wide receiver 4, all right? Wide receiver 4, wide receiver 3, whatever the case is. But having a big receiver out there, even if we already have all these other 87 speed wide receivers, having a 6'5" guy that can go out there and get aggressive catches and moss people, you guys know, it's insanely overpowered in this game right now. Alex Perry, everybody needs to get that card. Now, as for Coleman Bryson, this is one that I thought about actually getting as well because he's 6'2" free safety. Like, I do think this is going to be a very, very solid free safety. The only thing that stopped me from doing this is the fact that we already have so many free safeties in this game. All right, we just have so many free safeties, a lot of different options. We don't have a lot of 6'5" receivers. That's why Alex Perry to me is absolutely must have. And then the other guy that I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up myself is Aiden Fisher. Now, he's not the crazy, 6'5" middle linebacker, whatever, but this is a 6'1" middle linebacker, 233 pounds with 82 speed, 81 XL. He's got 83 agility and 79 change direction. which means he's going to be mid-80s agility with maybe like 83, 84, hopefully. Change of direction. He's already got over 80 man and zone coverage. He's already got 81 block shed. This is a card that I'm personally going to be buying as well, because I just feel like if he does get a nice speed boost here, if they really juice him up, I hope so, and make him 87 speed as a user, that's really big. Because taking a look at the Mike linebackers in this game, guys, you know, they're not super cheap. We have a lot of expensive Mike linebackers. Kuechly's 500,000 coins. Zayden Walker is a little bit more expensive than rental necessarily. Sammy Brown is 186,000 coins to get an 83 speed middle linebacker. Well, Aiden should be like 85. Worst case, hopefully. He's an 83 overall with 82 speed. I really hope he's like 86 speed, but this card has the potential to, at the beginning of the season, be the best user Mike linebacker in the game, or at least close to it. Now, the only other player I actually thought about potentially picking up here, but we just already have a lot of good tight ends in the game, is Dallas Payne, because I think this is a card a lot of people sleep on. He is 80 speed, 6'4", 245 pounds. Not the craziest run blocker, but, you know, you could pick him up if you wanted to. Maybe they make him crazy fast, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, very Vernon Davis-like. And Vernon Davis isn't even that expensive right now. So, to me, I feel like the two players you absolutely want to get, Aiden Fisher and also Alex Perry. I think you pick those two up, and when the season starts, you're going to put your token on one of them. More than likely Alex Perry, but we'll see. So that's kind of the way that I'm leaning, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and pick up these two right here. Aiden Fisher, Alex Perry. I want to make sure that I have both of these cards because I just feel like he could be a very good user linebacker to start off the season. Now, like I mentioned, with the remaining trophies that you have, yes, you could get Fernando if you're not someone that opens up booster packs because let's say you go with Alex Perry and you pick up Fernando, right? You can put that token on Alex Perry until you feel like he's not that great anymore. Then put the token on Fernando. You have 87 overall left tackle. Not going to be that big of a difference between him and the other left tackles in the game for a while still. It's just beginning of the year, especially when we're not really putting abilities on offensive linemen. It's not that big of a deal. Now, with these packs here, the 80 plus overall BNDs, like I mentioned, I'm going to wait at least another week and a half until we get down to like the final 7 days of the season, because I feel like they're probably going to add in a coin pack to go ahead and do just like they did last season or last year. Towards the end of the season, they added in a coin pack. You add in your trophies into that, you get a random coin quick sell, and I'd rather do that than get a bunch of BNDs. But if you absolutely want to open them with these BNDs, you know, it just depends on what content is out as of that time, right? Like tomorrow we have names of the game. If they're really good, sure, open up the names of the game, B&D, there you go. Standouts are usually pretty good, but remember that limiteds last a week. So we have alumni. You could open this up right now and get Vince Young. You could open up fresh faces, get some of those players if you want to do there. Me personally, I'm going to hold on my trophies, wait until the end of the season to see if they add in a coin pack there. But with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure to drop a like the video. And of course, that sub button down below. This is a question a lot of people have been asking me lately. Definitely need to do an updated video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.